Peace and blessings, Hotep. I am Yasira Hotep, and you are here at the house of Hotep. And we're going to continue on with our series of videos that reveal very powerful information about yoga breathing and movements and postures that help to create a much more powerful sexual energy, especially in men. And so today, what we're going to do is that we're going to demonstrate a particular Kemetic or ancient Egyptian yoga pose, which is called the pose of men. And men, in this case, is spelled M-I-N. And what this pose does is that it helps to open up blood circulation. And as we know, blood circulation is very important in helping a man to have sexual potency and stamina. And so we're going to have Brother Craston come up, and Craston is going to demonstrate this particular pose, the pose of men. This is a very ancient Kemetic yoga posture. And what's going to happen is that this movement involves the arm here. Running through your arm is a meridian or energy channel that runs from here, corresponds, through your arm and corresponds to the heart. It's called the P meridian, or the pericardial meridian. And so one of the effects that this pose has is that it helps to stimulate and open up that particular meridian or energy channel, which allows increased blood supply and blood flow throughout the entire body by causing the heart to become stronger. Okay, so it opens up blood circulation throughout the entire body. The movement also helps to open up the spinal column. So what's going to happen is that he's going to be going into a twisting motion. And that twisting motion is going to begin at the base of the spine. It's going to stimulate the chakras, starting at the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And it's going to also open up each individual vertebrae. Your vertebrae are the bony structures which are stacked on top of each other. So each vertebrae is going to be turning one by one. With the vertebrae, you have nerve trunks that correspond, which send nerve energy from the spinal cord or the central nervous system into each particular organ. So there's a wide variety of different effects that are taking place when doing this position that are operating on multiple levels, on a physical level, on an energetic level, on a structural level. And everything that's being done is being done with the breath. Everything is being coordinated with breathing. Okay? So we're going to have Brother Craston Artist. He's going to stand here in the preparation stance. Okay? He's going to place his hands next to his body, and the hands are making a shape which we call Kemetic palm. He's going to take his right hand and place it in front of his chest. He's going to put the left hand on the back of his right hand. Switch hands. And let the thumbs touch together, making a pyramid shape. He pulls the breath in. He takes a slow, deep inhalation and fills up his lungs. He's going to hold that breath in his lungs, and then he's going to slowly release the breath and allow his body to turn out to the left. Each vertebrae of the spine is turning one by one. Notice that the hands do not move. The palms stay right in front of the chest. From here, he breathes in. He takes a deep inhalation. He fills his lungs all the way up from the bottom, 3 inches below the navel, all the way up to the top of the chest. And then with this exhalation, he's going to allow his left arm to go straight back. The right palm comes and rests gently on the chest. As he extends that arm out, he's going to actually begin stimulating that P meridian, that energy channel that runs through the arm, all the way through the shoulder, into the chest. He takes another inhalation, and with his exhalation, he's going to bend that left arm, making a right angle. The next movement, he's going to take an inhalation and he's going to let his head turn to the front. And it's going to stimulate the cervical vertebrae of the spine. And the cervical vertebrae are the ones in the neck that correspond to the thyroid gland in the throat. He's also going to be stimulating the pineal gland, which is also called the third eye. With his inhalation, he turns his head so that his chin is over the chest. With his exhalation, he turns his head looking the opposite direction. So whatever you do in one direction, you're going to do something equal in the opposite direction. Now, the chin is going to line up with the chest again. And with the inhalation, the whole body is turning back to the front. So his inhalation of his breath turns the body back to the front. The exhalation of his breath returns his left hand onto the back of his right hand. Both hands resting on the both hands resting together with the thumbs touching each other. Okay? Then he's going to turn in the opposite direction. And he's going to repeat the same movement going in the opposite direction. So he breathes into the nostrils. With his exhalation, he turns the body to the right. Remember, each vertebrae from the base of the spine moving up the spine to the base of the neck are being twisted, turning one by one. With the inhalation, the right arm extends out. With the exhalation, the right arm straightens, the left hand rests gently on the chest, and the right arm is going to bend at the elbow, making a right angle as he exhales on the next breath. Now, notice that his shoulders are flat. Notice that his arms are at correct angles. Notice the geometric perfection that the body is in. This is alignment for the spinal column. This allows blood circulation, lymph, and nerve energy to flow properly. Now he's going to use his exhalation to turn his head to the front. Again, opening up those vertebrae in the neck, stimulating the glands and organs in the throat. He lines up his chin with his chest with his inhalation, and with his exhalation, he turns his head and he looks in the opposite direction. Releasing the tension in the neck, turning the head all the way. Now the chin is being aligned with the chest again, and the inhalation of the breath is going to move the body. So as he breathes it and as his body turns, he's feeling life force and energy. And on the exhalation, the right hand returns in front of the chest, and the left hand returns to the back of the right, with the thumbs touching, making the shape of the pyramid. Then he's going to turn to the front, and he's going to use the inhalation of his breath to raise the arms up above the head. And with his exhalation, he opens up his arms, and he goes into the pose of Selket. And Selket is a female deity that represents protection. She wears a scorpion on top of her head. And when you do this particular pose, you are opening up an energy field around the body. You are also increasing the aura. The aura is the energy field that surrounds the body, that keeps us healthy, and that's a reflection of our state of health and our state of consciousness. Okay? So as you hold this position, you're going to feel the energy in the palms of the hands. So the hands are going to be slightly open and cupped and relaxed, and you can feel this energy forming in the palms of the hands. Okay? And then it relaxes, arms down next to the body, and you breathe. And you can really feel the change taking place in your body. Okay? Thank you very much. In the next episode, we're going to talk about breath control. We're going to use our alternate nostril breathing to take us to the next level of breath control. So we'll see you next time.